Hooke's Law
by Himaksi
Anoushka
and Zara
from Dubai College.
Forces can change the shape of an object.
Stretching requires two forces of tension acting away from each other.
Elastic objects such as a spring store elastic potential energy when they are stretched.
The increased length due to stretching is called an extension.
Extension is directly proportional to the force.
This means it goes to the origin.
However, if the elastic limit is crossed, the relationship becomes non-linear.
When the elastic limit is crossed, even if the force is removed, the extension will remain.
This is called inelastic distortion.
However, there are other objects such as rubber bands which have non-linear relationships between the force and extension.
The force, extension, and spring constant are related by this equation. Force equals spring constant multiplied by extension.
The spring constant is different for different objects.
And it is the force needed to produce an extension of 1 meter.
We can test this by placing a force on a spring and then measuring the extension with a meter ruler.
Use a set square to make sure the ruler is straight.
Repeat the experiment, exclude anomalies, and then take a mean. This will ensure a fair test.
Then put in the values into the equation.
This helps you find the spring constant.
As you can see, in this case, it is 66.7 Newton meters.
Now it's time to do an experiment. We're going to be testing two variables.
The first thing we are going to be measuring is the extension with one person jumping on the trampoline.
And finally, 3 people. Now we know that we can't measure the force applied accurately. However, this experiment will give us a rough idea of how the force applied affects the extension.
The slide on the left shows Zara jumping on the
The
trampoline.
slide on the right shows all of us jumping.
As we can tell, the extension is larger when all 3 of us are jumping.
This is because the force is larger.
Therefore, this obeys Hooke's law as it shows that as force increases, so does extension. Hey, Anoushka, Zara, what season is it when you're on a trampoline?
I don't